guys, it's marianakebaso. Welcome back to my channel. Why are you starting a YouTube channel? You need to ask yourself if you are starting a YouTube channel for the right reasons, because starting a YouTube channel for the money is not going to carry you through.
Oh, baby, nah, that ain't gonna work.
Because YouTube is hard and it's time consuming and it takes a lot of effort. If you don't start it because you have a passion for it, it is not sustainable, okay? I have a passion for editing and I love editing and I love filming, and I still feel like quitting at least 2 times a month. So it's hard, like it really is hard, and it can be disheartening, you know, when you put in a lot of effort into a video and it doesn't perform the way you wanted it to or the way you thought it would. So that's why it's very important to start YouTube for the right reasons. Figuring out what type of content that you want to make and not the content that you think people want to see. Because when you're starting out, you don't have an audience, so you don't know what your audience wants to see yet. So when you're first starting out, you really have freedom to explore, you have freedom to kind of do whatever you want and find out what you enjoy filming, what you enjoy editing, what you enjoy doing in general. I think the best YouTube channels are the ones where you can tell that the person is very passionate about what they're talking about, what they're doing. They're very informative, or they're very entertaining, or they have just an amazing editing style. Those are the best channels in my opinion. So if you can figure out a way to do that in your own style, you're golden. You need to write a list of 50 to 100 video ideas. Wherever you need to write it, write down a list of video ideas within your niche or multiple niches. You're first starting out, so you don't need to niche down immediately. And what a niche is just like a very specific subtopic. So you know how on YouTube we have lifestyle niche people, vlogging niche people, gaming channel niche people. It is so important to have a list of video ideas when you're first starting out, because you can think like, oh yeah, I have 10 videos, that's good. No, 10 videos, if you are uploading twice a week, that is only 5 weeks of content. Then after the 5 weeks, you are going to be stuck, not knowing what to upload, not knowing what to put up. So it's so important to gather a bunch of video ideas, like as many as you can. 50 to 100 is the bare minimum. And then to start out with your YouTube channel, all you really need is a camera or a phone. So I do have a camera, but I don't film on it. I film on my iPhone 11, but do not go out and buy any super expensive equipment, especially if you don't know whether you're going to be doing it for the long run. And then for editing software, there's so many free editing softwares. You can get started on iMovie. I know there's a lot of bigger popular creators who still use iMovie to this day because it gets the job done. It allows you to do, you know, what you need to do. And iMovie is free on all Apple devices.
What did she say?
So if you have an iPhone, if you have a MacBook, if you have an iPad, iMovie is free on those. And there's a bunch of other free editing softwares that you can get if you have a PC or an Android and you want to start with that. I wouldn't advise anyone to spend as much money as I did, because unless you have it. But if you don't have the money and it would, you know, be a purchase that could potentially harm you more than it would help you, then just wait a little bit before you take the leap of faith. So when you're starting your channel, if you have something to film on and you have something to edit on, the next thing you need to do is learn how to edit. So there's a bunch of tutorials on places like YouTube, Skillshare, Reddit, Tumblr. So many people and so many places and social medias are telling you how to edit. I probably have watched every single how to edit video on YouTube that is out there as of today. There are very informative videos on YouTube alone, but I know there's Reddit threads, and I know you can buy Skillshare. If you have it, you can learn how to edit through that. You can also just try to teach yourself. It would take a lot more time because you'd have to like really learn the software that you're using from scratch without any tutorial, which is hard in itself, but always an option. My number one tip for growing is to make searchable content. Searchable content is what gets you found, okay? If you want to grow as quickly as possible on YouTube, make searchable content. YouTube will not start recommending your videos to people from day one. They just won't, because they're like, this is a new creator who we've never seen before, and we don't know if she's gonna help us make money, so why would we push her out and help her make money, you know? So just make searchable content, okay? Please. And the next thing is, as you're growing on YouTube, the best way to grow is to promote yourself. Be unapologetically self-promo on any social media that you have. Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, Reddit, Facebook, Tumblr, your friends, your people, anyone who is around you. Promote yourself. Tell them you have a channel. Hey, I have a channel. I make videos about this. If you want to know more about this, you can check out the video on my channel. It's as simple as that, and you never know, that one person could tell another person who tells their friends who tells their friends, and that is how you grow. Word of mouth is very powerful, and it's how a lot of businesses grow. So it's weird to me that I don't see a lot of YouTubers talking about how word of mouth can actually help you. So use it. Tell people about your channel. This is how I got my first 100 subscribers. Tell people about your channel. So I know everybody says this, but be consistent. Consistency is key. It is how you grow. Sweet spot is between 1 to 3 uploads a week. Do whatever feels comfortable with you. You really just have to find your sweet spot and what works for you. I also use an upload calendar on my iPad, so I will plan out videos 2 to 4 weeks in advance so that I know what videos I need to film, what videos I need to upload, and when they need to get up. Do not sacrifice quality for quantity. Less is always more when it comes to YouTube. I'd rather that you put out really good videos that you're proud of than like 100 videos that are 100 videos, but they're not good videos. You know what I'm saying? Spend an adequate time on each video. It's very easy to get into your head and like feel like this video is not good, but honestly, if you just put your best effort, your best foot forward, you really put as much effort as you can into a video, there's no reason why it should take you more than a week to put up one video. And the next thing on growing is interact with people who watch your channel. So I personally respond to every single comment on my video, and if I could respond to the likes on my video, I would, but comments is the only thing you can respond to. So people are commenting on your videos, reply back to them, heart them, like them, start a conversation, and you'll start to know your regulars. You'll start to know the people who are always watching your videos. You'll start to know the people who look forward to your videos and develop some sort of parasocial relationship with them, you know? And it's really good because a lot of people, it makes them feel special when a creator likes or hearts and or responds to their comment. And it also makes you feel good. I have, sometimes when I'm feeling unmotivated, I will go back and read old comments, and all of you guys are honestly the sweetest. You guys leave the sweetest comments, and it really brightens up my day sometimes when I'm just not feeling good and not feeling like continuing to do YouTube. So I really thank you, and I'm very grateful for every single comment that I have received thus far. This is the tip that I highly recommend. Notice which videos are doing well and emulate them. So I'm going to talk about specifically a video that I did and how I basically essentially blew up my channel. So I have a video on my channel that has almost 12,000 views, almost 11,000 views, I think. And how I got this, or basically how I think the algorithm worked, I made a how I take notes video like last year in like August or September, sometime around there. Like it was like school had just started, and I made a video on how I take notes. That video was the first video that I got that went over 100 views. So I was like, oh, people really like this video. So when it had reached about 300 views on my channel, I decided to make an updated video where I showed the new supplies that I was using and the new note-taking methods that I was using, and basically just an updated video of the first video that I did. And this updated how I take notes video has garnered over 10,000 views in less than a year. Okay, that is insane. 10,000 people have seen my face. That is crazy. That is how you do it. If you notice the video is doing better than others, emulate it. Do an updated video. Do a part 2. Do something or make a video similar to that, and that will hopefully get people who liked the first video back for the second video. And obviously, as you can see, my second video did so much better than my first one, okay? Okay. In addition to this, pay attention to your analytics, people, okay? Once you get to a point in which YouTube is showing you your analytics talk, okay? They talk, and you just need to respond to them. So if you notice people are liking one type of content more than another type of content, I'm sorry, you need to make more of the type of content that people want to see. When you are bigger and when you have a loyal following, then you can go to making whatever type of content you want. But when you're trying to grow, you need to make content that people want to see. It's that simple. I know it sounds a little bit like, oh, you have to not make content that you like, but I like making content, especially for other people. Maybe I'm a people pleaser. Who knows? But I like making content that people like to see. And if people like it, I like it, okay? And even if it's like, I haven't made a video about something that I'm not interested in. Like, you guys love vlogs, and I'm not necessarily good at vlogging, but I love editing vlogs. There's stuff that I love that you guys love because you guys love them, and it's weird, but yeah. And my second to last tip is to not have any expectations with any video. Do not expect a video to blow up. No matter how much you love a video, no matter how much time you put into a video, do not expect it to blow up. There are videos that, like my updated how I take notes video, I did not expect that to blow up, okay? I didn't, and it did. The videos that I have expected to blow up haven't. So, like, just don't have any expectations. Put out content that you like. Keep doing it consistently, and you will grow. And the last tip for growing is to use trends to your advantage. Trends, they don't necessarily have to be, like, huge trends, but they can help you grow. Like, back, like, from March 2020 all the way until, like, June 2020, there was a huge trend on YouTube where people were talking about, like, quarantine, and a lot of people got big on like talking about things to do in quarantine, what I'm doing in my quarantine, what I eat in a day or what I eat in a week videos have been huge on YouTube. So use those trends to your advantage. If you're wanting to do a video in a trend, do it and kind of make it your own, okay? Trends are good. Trends are fun to do, especially sometimes it can get you out of your comfort zone. It can get you doing something that you aren't used to doing, and it's just something fun to experiment with once in a while. Don't let trends be the main focus of your channel, but trends can help bring new people to your channel. So yeah, that is it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like and comment and subscribe down below. I would love to have you as a part of my little group, my little family, my little clique. And yeah, I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye!
Waking up feeling like it's gonna rain.